Hi and welcome back to another football shirt review. Today we are looking at the Manchester United leaked home shirt for the 23-24 season. This shirt was purchased off of DHGate. All details can be found in the description of this video. As you can probably tell, this is the player spec version, but when we get the bag open and look at the shirt, we'll have a proper deep dive in and have a look at it. The shirt itself comes in a standard Adidas bag. On the flip side, we've got some paper in there as well, but we've got our usual health warnings. Not sure what that paper is, but we'll take a look once we open the bag. Delivery time on this shirt was 10 days, and that's 10 days from dispatchment. I'm really looking forward to seeing this one because it is the leaked one, and what I like looking at is comparing what the leaked version is like to the one that actually gets released. I think last year's Manchester United shirt, there was only a couple of differences, so fingers crossed this one is as accurate as can be. So if you are new around here, make sure you hit that subscribe button, as I do football shirt reviews on a weekly basis. You can leave any comments or questions below, I'll always respond. So what we'll do now then is we'll get this bag open and let's have a look at this leaked Manchester United shirt for the 23-24 season. Okay, we start at the top of the shirt and move down around the collar line, which looks really good. Only thing I've noticed is that this is embroidered in, and usually on the player spec ones, obviously got the heat pressed Adidas stripe, so that's slightly different. And also, that's quite nice, I like that. Looking at the Adidas emblem that's been heat pressed on. Likewise, the Manchester United logo has been heat pressed on. There is something that's glaringly obvious about this shirt that's probably not quite right, but I'll jump to that in a second. On this side again, heat pressed on Adidas, embroidered on Adidas, not heat pressed. And we've got a sleeve sponsor. This is heat pressed though. It's quite smooth actually. I like the pattern that's in there. Jumping down to the bottom of the shirt, we have the heat ready, and that's been heat pressed on. And again, we've got this here that's embroidered in. That could be correct, to be fair. And the back, just about to make that out. We'll have a look at that further when we go to the back of the shirt. Then we have the authentic 2023, which has been heat pressed on. Now I said there's something that's glaringly obvious. Ready? We are a sponsor missing, which is a bit strange actually, because the image I see of the shirt actually have the TeamViewer sponsor there. So unless they know something that we don't know, that Manchester United are not going to be sponsored by TeamViewer, then we do have a big miss on this one. Like I said, the other one for me is probably going to be that. But we'll carry on looking at the shirt and we'll see if there's anything else that we think's slightly going to be off. Okay, we'll flip it around to the back. We have our white devil or red devil, depending on what you want to class it. If I said red devil, that would be a bit weird. But it is obviously the red devil, just in white. That's been embroidered on. Looking around the back. Quite like that actually. Something different, the way that is joined together. Quite a nice little pattern. We've got a black stripe there. At the bottom, we have our usual trim, which I think on the other shirts from last year was actually quite a little bit thicker than this. So maybe that will be different as well. Looking under the arms, it's been pressed on nicely. So I think, yeah, stitching is spot on there. Likewise on that side as well, the stitching looks really good. We'll check it out when we're inside, just to make sure that if you are wearing these shirts, you can have no issues. So this one, I'm just really thrown by that sponsor, or lack of sponsor. Let's give you the full view of the back, and then we'll flip it inside out and we'll take a look. Okay, we're now on the inside. Got our usual QR code and Adidas code. Stitching around the collar, it looks okay. The leaked shirts are never perfect, but that looks okay. I'm a bit weird about that line actually. Oh, that's just where the white on that side is. Adidas striping, that looks good. just where all the joins are on this one. Obviously, so it's a leaked one, so you expect it to be a little bit messy. It looks okay, but there's just a lot of stitching all over the place, like additional bits here as well. At the bottom, we have our tags. Remember, these shirts hand wash only. Make sure when you do wash them, they are inside out. One of the Manchester United badges, heat pressed on. It's actually quite smooth, no issues there. Likewise with the Adidas. I would talk about TeamViewer, but obviously it's not there. At the bottom, we've got our heat ready that side, and our authentic tag over there. See where that's been pressed in. All in all, I think the stitching looks okay. So yeah, if you were to wear the shirt, I don't think there'd be any problems at all. Let's give you the full view of it. Okay, let's look at the final part of the inside. Maybe I'm being harsh on the stitching. It's okay. A little bit of loose thread in there, but it's not too bad. So that's size L. Oh, that's a bit weird actually, because I usually order XL, so I don't know why this one's a large. Europe XL. Not sure now whether this is a large or an XL. Bit different. We've got our usual tags, which is obviously saving plastic waste, and we get our plastic tag on it, which is always good. But apart from that, it doesn't look too bad, to be fair. It doesn't look too bad at all. I think that trim, say on the official one when it gets released, will be a little bit thicker. But the first stab as a leaked shirt, yeah, it's not bad. And there we have it, the leaked Manchester United home shirt for the 23-24 season. Need to make sure I say that right. Yeah, I'm a bit stumped really, only because I was expecting the TeamViewer then. All the photos I'd seen have had it, so it's a little bit disappointing not to get that. But it's a leaked shirt, so maybe that's why it's not on there. I don't know. Like I said, Images had it, but yeah, I was just expecting it to be there, so I'm a little bit taken back by it, in all honesty. Be interesting to see, because I'm sure Mr. Joshy J and Mr. PM's footy shirts will more likely get a hold of this one soon. So I'd be really interested to see whether theirs has the TeamViewer sponsor there or not. The other thing that's getting me is that the right sleeve sponsor? I can't remember now. Yeah, not sure. But it's okay. It's okay. I was maybe a bit harsh on some of the stitching as I went through it, but all in all, I think as a leaked one, it does the job. And if this is what the Manchester United shirt's going to be like, then I think it's a good one for next season. I would just expect those are probably going to be heat pressed on. Might be wrong, but that's what I would expect. But all in all, I like the collar. I was a really big fan of Manchester United's collar last season, but I think this one's nice as well. Again, it's just got that classic Manchester United look. So I hope you have enjoyed this one, the first look at this Manchester United shirt. If you have, then hit the like button and leave any comments, messages below. I'll respond to them as soon as I can. Also, make sure you subscribe to my channel, as I do these reviews on a weekly basis, and I wouldn't want you to miss any of the content that's coming up. So yeah, thank you very much for watching this one. I might just put a TeamViewer brand in there just to make it look complete. But yeah, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.